Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It's 8:04 here in the middle part of the country. On Thursday, it's July 29th, 2021. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. Big news today, of course, Robinhood going public, symbol HOOD. It's going to price at $38 a share. Now, I've delineated on Twitter, actually retweeted an excellent feed about how this is really a money grab for the insiders there at Robinhood. They're only selling about 7% of the company, and it's about 30 or 35% of the money that the company has ever raised. A huge valuation, which really makes for a strong standpoint. It's going to be about a $7 billion capital company, right? It's going to have about $7 billion in capital, and it's going to be valued at about $35 billion in terms of market capitalization, in terms of what all the shares are worth. Really, really a big paradigm shift in terms of the brokerage world. We have companies like Charles Schwab, which are much better capitalized for the market cap, right? Schwab is about $120 billion market cap company. Certainly one we like, certainly one on the select list for folks. Robinhood, very speculative. Be careful if you want some shares. Please do use limit orders and exercise caution. Didi, talking about another hot IPO that was then very cold, is now going private, or at least they're thinking about it. Mulling some deals, the shares were up big, up about 49% overnight, and then back down 16%. Really, this has just been probably the worst or close to the worst IPO I've ever seen. I mean, you have tons of excitement, right? Chinese Uber coming out, looking all good. Then they get massive, massive regulatory bans in China. And now, hey, we're going to turn tail and go from public to private in just a couple of months. Crazy story, Didi. It will be interesting to watch to see if they do indeed get the financing to go back private. Maybe it was just too soon, and maybe they just do need to take the company private, work on some things, and then go public again a little bit later on in the life cycle. Last but not least, before we get you off to a nice Thursday, the Senate does have some progress on an infrastructure bill. Looks like it's going to be about $550 billion. A group of bipartisan senators got agreement a little bit later on in the afternoon yesterday. It was confirmed here last night. We're still waiting to see exactly what is in the bill, but it looks like it's a lot of hard infrastructure. None of the soft infrastructure has been passed. Lots of planes, trains, and automobiles on a go-forward basis. Certainly, that could be stimulative here in the Q3. We had a sort of a bad Q2 GDP number earlier today at about 6.5%. Would be nice to see some additional stimulus, at least stuff that helps goods move around. We've talked about the number one biggest issue in inflation is transportation costs. It is logistics, it is shipping, it is UPS, it is containers. Everything there is going nuts. Some additional infrastructure spending to make lanes bigger from a metaphorical perspective could be a good thing on a go-forward basis. If you want some additional information throughout the day, feel free to follow me on Twitter. As always, it's OKCCFACFP. Until then, hope you have a good Thursday. I am out.